One of the things I hear when I talk with business owners who are over 50 years old is I'm going to be able to afford to leave my business in 5 years. When I go back 2 years later, I hear the same thing. 5 years from now, I'm going to be able to afford to leave my business. And if I go back 3 years after that, the same thing, 5 years from now. I've heard this so many times, I've actually put a name on it. I call it perma-five. This is where something is always 5 years away and it never seems to get any closer. Now, if somebody says 2 years and 5 months or 3 years and 3.5 years, they probably have a better chance of hitting it than if you're saying 5 years. Now, I don't want you to change the number just so you can feel better about yourself. I want you to know that when you're saying something is always 5 years away, you're probably stuck and really don't know how to get past it. The reason for perma-five is there's something I need to do. I just don't know what it is. And over the next 5 years, the answer is going to magically reveal itself. And then I'll do what has to be done. Now, if you don't have somebody help you think through this, it's going to be that way forever. And this happens all the time when I have a conversation with you about becoming financially free from your business. And that's what today's video is about, becoming financially free from your business. So today we're going to be talking about a tool I developed called the 4 Boxes of Financial Independence. And it's going to help cure your perma-five issue. Hey, I'm Josh Patrick, the founder of Stage 2 Planning Partners and the Sustainable Business. I'm also the one who's responsible for putting together our Cracking the Cash Flow Code program, and I'm the author of Sustainable, a fable about creating a personally and economically sustainable business. So what's the problem? Too often we think our business is going to get us to retirement all by itself. Now, I think you would probably agree with me that a business being worth $2 million is a pretty good business and one that should help you a lot towards being in retirement. Well, let's talk about some of the sad facts about this. First of all, if you sell your business for $2 million, you're not going to be keeping $2 million. In fact, you're going to lose on average about 40% to taxes and fees. You have costs in selling your business, and of course, Uncle Sam in whatever state you live in is most likely going to want to get their cut also. So in our example, we have $2 million, we lose 40%, we're left with $1.2 million. Still a really nice amount of money, but it's not going to be worth as much as you think it is, because you see, in the financial planning world, we say that if you spend more than 4% of your capital, you're probably going to be eating into your capital at some point along the way. So if we just use the 4% rule and we spend 4% a year, that gives us $48,000 a year. Now, I can tell you that business owners I know have a business worth $2 million are probably making $400,000, $300,000 a year, and in retirement, they're not going to be able to live on $48,000 a year. So this is where the issue comes from, and it's why I developed the 4 boxes of financial independence. So what are these four boxes? First is the value of your business after you sell. We just went through that. The next is the value of any real estate, any business real estate or commercial real estate you own. Now, after you sell your business, you don't have to sell the real estate, and you can still collect the rent and live off that. In fact, in many cases, the rent from the real estate is worth more than the income from the business sale. So if you don't own investment real estate and you've got 20 years or more to retirement, go buy yourself some business real estate you can operate your business out of. The third thing is the value of your retirement plan. Now, that's the magic bullet, I think, for getting yourself to be financially free from your business. Because by using your retirement plan in an appropriate manner, what you're doing is you're pre-funding the buyout from your business, or you're subsidizing the buyout from your business. If I take that $48,000 a year and I have $2.5, $3 million in my retirement plan, now all of a sudden I'm $130,000, $140,000 a year, and that's before Social Security, before my real estate, before other investments. I'm probably going to be okay when it gets to retirement. So make sure you understand the value of your retirement plan. And then finally, we have all your other investments that you might have. Now, most business owners I know fill 3 boxes, but not that 4th box. And whether you do or not really depends on how well you're doing with the first 3 boxes. So here's the thing is that I talk about this a lot, and in many cases you might say, okay, that's nice for you to talk about, Josh. I don't really know how to figure this thing out myself. Well, I just developed an application that allows you to easily get your answer. All you have to do is fill out the form. It'll take you about 5 or 10 minutes, and you'll get an answer whether you're on the road to financial independence or you have some work to do. And neither is a bad thing by itself. I mean, being on the road to financial independence obviously is a good thing. But not being on the road to financial independence gives you information about what you might want to be focusing on to get there. And in fact, what I'm finding is people just filling out the form are getting a lot of ahas before they even get the answer. Now, you might be saying, okay, Josh, this is really nice. You're going to ask me for a lot of personal information. And we are. And we also are going to treat that personal information with a ton of confidentiality. Nobody will see your answer except me. So here's what I want you to do. Take 10 minutes, do the quiz, find out where you stand. Just click on the button below and you'll be taken right to the quiz. Spend about 10 minutes there and you'll get an answer on whether you're on the road to financial independence or not. And it'll help you crack that perma-five that you may be experiencing. So why don't you scroll down, leave a comment about, and let me know what you think about the 4 boxes of financial independence. Whether you think it's a good idea, I'm asking for too much information, it's ridiculous, or it's really helped you out a lot, which I hope it has. And this is Josh Patrick. Thanks a lot for stopping by. I hope to see you back here really soon.